A Day of Fallen Night by Samantha Shannon. Before the Sun Queen, before Adua, before the world as we knew it, there was a dragon, an emperor, and a secret love that would shape the fate of empires. This is the story of A Day of Fallen Night, a prequel to Samantha Shannon's captivating The Priory of the Orange Tree. Prepare to journey back to the ancient world of dragons, magic, and political intrigue. Centuries before the events of The Priory of the Orange Tree, we meet Unora, a woman who finds herself in a forbidden romance with the dragon, Pajati and Emperor Jorodu. Their love results in a daughter, Dumai, who is whisked away to Mount Ipieda, unaware of her extraordinary parentage. Meanwhile, the seeds of conflict are sown as Queen Sabran strengthens her alliance with King Bardholt, while Tunuva and Esbar grapple with a crisis surrounding Siu's pregnancy, forcing them eastward. Dumai's world is upended when she learns her true heritage at the High Temple of Quiriki. Guided by the loyal Khanifa, she leaves the sanctuary of Mount Ipieda and enters the tumultuous world of the Imperial court. As Dumai navigates courtly life and proves her worthiness for the throne, a mysterious sickness ravages the land of Offendouth, prompting Wulf, a skilled warrior, to investigate. His quest leads him to a deserted village, but the answers remain elusive. Back in the heart of the Empire, Dumai confronts hostility and prejudice due to her mixed heritage, while Wulf finds himself face-to-face with his troubled past and a powerful, shape-shifting witch. In a move that sends shockwaves through the court, Emperor Jorodu declares Dumai the crown princess after securing a crucial alliance with the House of Kozol. This proclamation sparks ambition and resentment, particularly from Glorian, a young woman determined to claim the throne for herself. She challenges Wulf to a spar, showcasing her unwavering resolve. As political tensions simmer, Dumai and King Padar uncover a terrifying threat to their world, a chasm filled with fiery destruction and a monstrous beast. Recognizing the imminent danger, Padar tasks Dumai with warning Seiki, while he races to alert Queen Arkoro. Tragedy strikes again, as Glorian loses both her parents, forcing her to confront her future and the possibility of marriage to Prince Guma Vitalda, or even Wulf himself. Adding to the intrigue, Wulf and his companions unearth Lord Robart's involvement in a forbidden ritual, a secret they must guard closely. Glorian, armed with knowledge of these conspiracies, ultimately decides to accept Prince Guma's proposal, using the leverage it provides to her advantage. Dumai, accompanied by Khanifa and the steadfast Nikea, embarks on a treacherous journey to the northern capital. Their goal, to find the elusive Tonra, rumored to reside on the perilous peak of Mount Brahazat. They endure brutal conditions during their ascent, clinging to the hope that Tonra holds the key to restoring balance to their fractured world. In Golamstan, Dumai encounters Princess Irabukal, who shares her growing unease about the encroaching darkness. Their search for answers takes a tragic turn when they discover Tonra's lifeless body and a mysterious stone, rumored to be connected to a comet with the power to save their world. In a selfless act of sacrifice, Khanifa gives his life to ensure Dumai's survival, leaving her devastated but resolute in her mission. Glorian, now a queen, finds herself caught in a web of power struggles and political maneuvering. As tensions escalate, Dumai realizes the weight of responsibility rests on her shoulders. She alone can control the mysterious stone and harness its power to save her people. Driven by grief and determination, she secretly leaves the confines of the court to find the other half of the broken starstone and the person bound to it. Meanwhile, in Hrozd, Wulf and his people bravely defend themselves against a relentless worm attack. King Einlek tasks Wulf with a critical mission, to gather reinforcements from a remote outpost in the Oxhorns. While Wulf prepares for the perilous journey, Glorian skillfully navigates her political marriage to Prince Guma, who assures her their union will remain a chaste one. Unbeknownst to Wulf, Tunuva and Canthi follow him, only to discover the devastating reach of the plague, leaving a trail of death in its wake. Separated from her dragon Furcia, Dumai finds herself seeking refuge in the unforgiving mountains alongside Nicaea. As they search for Furcia and the mysterious individual connected to the stone, Nicaea makes a bold proposition. She will become Dumai's consort, ruling Seiki by her side. Dumai, sensing her sister's hidden fear and pain, is drawn towards the formidable defenses of Enzini, determined to protect her sister and prevent further suffering. Together, they face the relentless onslaught of monstrous beasts fighting to safeguard their people. Just when all hope seems lost, a celestial wonder illuminates the sky, a mysterious comet. Its appearance sends the worms fleeing, offering a temporary reprieve for the ravaged world. But the threat remains, a shadow lurking on the horizon, while political unrest and emotional turmoil continue to plague the characters. High above the earth, a fierce battle unfolds. Dumai and Furcia face off against Taugran, a worm of immense power and destruction. Weakened by a grievous wound, Dumai summons the combined might of the comet and the stone, ultimately vanquishing Taugran, but not without a cost. Victory comes at a price. In the aftermath of the battle, Dumai and Furcia confront the physical and emotional scars of their ordeal. The possibility of the worm's return casts a long shadow over their hard-won peace. Meanwhile, Wulf experiences a joyful reunion with Siu, who journeyed to Innis to learn the language and await his return. They discuss her mission and the challenges they face in a world forever altered by the recent events. Seeking solace and respite from her royal duties, Glorian embarks on a sea voyage to visit her cousin, Einlek, in Hruzd. Still reeling from the emotional turmoil of recent events, she seeks peace and healing. Her visit takes a somber turn when she encounters her troubled aunt, Alrun, who speaks of a chilling prophecy, the Vildavintra, a harbinger of a cataclysmic ice age. Yearning for tranquility, Glorian ventures into the solitude of the mountains, hoping to find solace and inner strength. Driven by a desire for understanding and purpose, Nicaea undertakes a pilgrimage to the summit of Mount Ipieda. As she ascends, she reflects on her father's teachings and the trials she has overcome. Reaching the peak, she contemplates the future of her people and her own destiny. To her surprise, she is bestowed with a great honor. The Grand Empress names her warlord of Seiki. Accepting the weight of responsibility, Nicaea vows to protect her people from the ever-present threat of worm attacks. As Seiki begins to heal, Nicaea dedicates herself to rebuilding and uniting her people. She extends a hand to the remaining noble families, striving to mend the fractured court. Inspired by Dumai's unwavering love for her people, Nicaea proposes a visionary plan to train orphaned children as dragon riders, a testament to Dumai's legacy. The Grand Empress offers words of comfort and guidance, suggesting that Dumai's spirit may yet guide Nicaea from beyond the grave, for in this world the dead sometimes find a way to communicate with the living. With the unwavering support of the Grand Empress and Unora by her side, Nicaea embraces her role as warlord of Seiki, determined to honor Dumai's memory and usher in an era of peace and prosperity.